So this is a bit more of a catch-up video really of what I've been doing for the past couple of weeks. Not much has changed, but I do have another room. So I've got the bedroom wall in now. We'll go through the next room with a submarine hatch. We'll put you into the shower, and down here I want to be putting a sink basin, a bathroom sink basin. So this is where I'm going to house the sink basin. Come back through here again, and as you can see, just here there's another dividing wall. So that's two walls, 3 rooms, 1 van. It's like a bungalow. For me, this doesn't really go with the van. I think I'm going to have to make a new cabinet for it. At least in that way, it'll give me a bit more storage space on the underside of this sink itself. I've made a framework for the sink basin, and underneath it is going to be like a storage area, like a small cupboard. Now, on both ends of the walls, I've had to cut a large hole in each one, so my heating duct, my water pipes, and also anything electrical cable wise can gain access through those. So I made these walls exactly how I made the shower room. Just a case of making a framework, cutting out some cardboard as a template, placing the cardboard onto the 5mm plywood, covering the 5mm plywood with the leatherette material, then placing that on top of the framework. I've glued it into place, and I've also managed to screw it to places where you're not going to see the screws. So I've now fitted the worktop for the sink area. I've also fitted the sink and also the tap. Left the tap running. All I've used is some laminated flooring on top of a plywood sheet. I've glued the flooring onto the sheet, left it to dry out overnight, then fitted it onto this framework. So on the inside here I've got my water pipes, which will be going in this housing here where the wheel hatch is. I have cut out some pieces of wood so I can box all this in once all that is done. Side piece. Top piece. Of course it's all a bit warped, but once it's screwed in it should straighten out. The hole drilled in top here for this pipe to go into, and also for the waste pipe like I said before. I'm going to use this piece of wood covered in white leatherette. So that's going to go on the front like so, which I shall glue into place. And I do have a door here from the old caravan which will be fitted on so. And that should make myself a very usable space, cupboard space. Ow! That hurt. Idiot. Right, you're staying there. You're not going to cause me any more injury. So that's the bottom end done. Carcass wall front, now fitted, and door, which just leaves the inner side of this cupboard for me to build back up once the pipe works in. So what I'm trying to do next is make a shelving unit above this sink basin. Now I'm using the old caravan shelving, but it was way too long. It was about 20mm too long, so I've had to take the unit apart, cut it down to suit this wall, and I'm just going to have to try somehow get that in there. So that's the shelving unit fitted now. And probably the real purpose of this shelving unit was so I could fit this LED downlighting. So I had some light in the sink area. Now, if you remember the last video, I did try and put the bifolding door up into the shower, but unfortunately it was too big. So I started to strip it down in the anticipation of using the clear glass again. Didn't quite work. I actually snapped the glass, and I'm going to use the white stuff, the white cladding I used in the shower room itself. Now I'm just going to have to strip down what's left of this door, and it's not going to be a 10-minute job. Stuff like this that adds to the project. It's time consuming. Just to strip out a bit of plastic out of a channel. At least this one's going better. Yeah, I think they'll be straight enough to make a door. Well, two will.